Hey, this is Joel, BlankTV. I'm here with Chrigel from Eluveitie.
Pretty sure. Pretty much, yeah.
I pronounced it right?
Yeah, pretty much.
The correct pronunciation?
Actually, Eluveitie.
Eluveitie. Eluveitie.
So you were quite close to.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
for
meet you.
Seeing us. The tour with System Divide, Holy Grail, 3 Inches of Blood. It's a nice melting pot, all different types of genres. It's
Pretty
going
much.
along very well.
Actually, yes, I would say so. Yeah, it's a cool tour. And well, I mean, we prefer like mixed packages anyway, and none of us is really into folk metal or something like that. So, yeah, we really like the package, and we like the 3 other bands, all really cool bands, good bands. And yeah, the tour is going pretty well.
The meaning of the band's name. What is it? What is the? Is it Gaulish? Is
Yeah.
the word Gaulish?
It's a Gaulish phrase, yeah.
Is it a good deal of you sing in Gaulish?
Yeah, I mean, on each album we have like maybe 1 or 2 songs in Gaulish.
And it's pretty much a dead language, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Well, what inspired you to embrace that? And the whole Eluveitie Celtic origin. Where did the origins come from? Was it pre-2002 when the band formed? Does it go back to
Yeah.
the early 90s?
Early 90s?
Well, when you tried to start a band
Yeah.
10 years before Eluveitie started.
How the hell did you know that?
I do my research.
Okay.
Research. Most people think that you tried to form the band in 2002, but you actually, from what I understand, you made an attempt almost 10 years earlier.
Yeah, that's correct, yeah. Well, I mean, the point was, or the problem was, back then, well, actually even in 2002, I mean, there was no folk metal scene or anything like that, and that kind of music or that combination was not established at all. And so to most people it kind of felt awkward, and I remember like in the 90s when I was always looking for people to form a band like that, but if you were like within the metal scene asking around like, yeah, I want to form a death metal band but with bagpipes and stuff, people were just looking at you like a complete moron, and yeah, it was simply not possible to gather a lineup like that. That was actually why it took me almost 10 years. And I mean, I had some bands in that time, of course, but yeah, it never really worked out as something as Eluveitie is today. Yeah, and well, in late 2002, it just finally was. Yeah, it finally worked out. It probably would have been like my last attempt, actually. I just thought, yeah, fuck it, let's do something else. But yeah, then it finally worked, actually.
You're the founding member. You are the songwriter in the band. But what is the process with 8 other or 7 other members besides yourself when composing the songs? Does it happen organically? How do the other members get involved?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm working together with Ivo, one of our guitar players, quite often, at least today. But usually I finish the song completely, like at home, roughly record it and hand it over to the band, and then actually each band member starts, like, how do you say, refining his own or her own lines for her and his own instruments and stuff like that. So it's, I mean, you can say usually a song is written by 1 or maybe 2 people in the band, but the songs are getting arranged and refined by the whole band together.
Are there going to be any new music videos coming out?
I hope so.
Yeah, I haven't
Sure.
seen anything in a bit. Anything? Really
Yeah, I mean, we will not do another clip for our recent album, but well, we're actually working on a next album, and well, yeah, we will shoot some more stuff for that one then.
Okay, Tommy Vetterli, will he be working with you on the next record?
Yeah.
Creator. How was it to work with him the first time around?
Practical, because yeah, I mean, we live quite close to each other, so we didn't have to travel to somewhere. So yeah, no, but I mean, it was absolutely great to work with him. He's like a genius, in my opinion. We thought and we talked about working together with him, like I think quite some years ago, actually, even for Slania maybe, I guess. But we were always like a bit skeptical. We thought, it's probably not that good, because I mean, if it comes to producing a massive metal album or something like that, Switzerland is definitely not the country you would think of, right? So yeah, we were always a bit skeptical about him and his studio. But since like 2 years now or something, we have a new manager, and he used to be Coroner's manager, like Tommy Vetterli's old band. And so they're good old friends, and it was actually our today's manager that kind of made us made us visit Tommy and his studio, and yeah, we've been there, and he just totally convinced us. And now looking back, after having worked with him, I really have to say he's probably one of the best engineers in the world. I mean, he's just a genius, in my opinion. And so yeah, for sure we will do the next album with him again.
Excellent. Everything Remains as It Never Was. This is the album that you are supporting right now. We heard Anna Murphy say that, in a sense, this is a political record where it's the same old story with things. What does the record mean to you, or the concept of it?
Yeah, I mean, I think in a way you can actually say it's a political record. I mean, basically it's narration of history. What the lyrics are about, it's all just like, yeah, historical stuff. But I mean, I remember I was in studio with Anna, and yeah, we just were working the whole night through, and yeah, went to the kitchen and just drank some coffee and started like talking about the lyrics of one particular song, song Thousandfold it actually was. And it's yeah, while we were talking, like, we were suddenly kind of struck when we realized how less things actually have changed since like then. And the song Thousandfold is it's just like a story of a Helvetic chieftain back then, and well, there have been some intrigues and political things and blah blah blah, and you can actually like copy this story one-to-one to today. Exactly the same things happen today, and yeah, and that's actually what we have been talking about then, and we were kind of struck of like also how less we have learned since 2000 years. We're doing the same crazy things again and again.
Could you give us a quote in Gaulish? We don't even have to know what it means. I just want to hear a quote in Gaulish.
Yeah. There's I just made it 2 days ago. It's.
Could you zoom in on the tattoo, please?
Oh.
And what does it mean?
This is Imi Viros Rios Totios Ri, and it means like I'm a free man from a free country.
Very cool.
Hello everybody, this is Chrigel from the band Eluveitie, and you're watching BlankTV, dangerous music for dangerous people. Ja, hallo zusammen, das ist der Chrigel von Eluveitie und ihr schaut BlankTV, gefährliche Musik für gefährliche Leute.